All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AWF Super Show Adelaide. I'm the voice of Australian wrestling, Paul Roberts, along tonight with Adam Gerard. Lucky we're doing this 24 hours out, Adam, because nowhere to be seen last night.
But Paul, I'm a very important man. I have places to be, and I can't always be on the spot when you snap your fingers. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that anymore. I'm not a genie. But it's a pleasure for you to be joined by me here tonight. We are going to call some amazing matches, Paul. Ryback versus Suicide, something I never thought I'd had the privilege of seeing on Australian soil.
Absolutely, big one tonight. And look, there's lots of things happening for the AWF Super Shows. Obviously, Jay Lethal was meant to be on the tour. Unfortunately, got that concussion with ROH, and actually found out the doctors from ROH stopped him from flying. They said the cabin pressure could be dangerous to Jay Lethal. He was actually still going to try and come to Australia, at least for the meet and greets and things like that. But he was denied by the ROH doctors to actually fly on a plane to Australia.
Which is understandable. I mean, you're an athlete. You've got to put your health first at the end of the day. Even I know that.
Well, absolutely. And look, unfortunately, the gentleman from China, the OWE, unable to make it as well. But still, it was a super show indeed. And it's, I think, time to kick it off, Adam. We're going to head down a couple of Australian wrestlers to kick it off. So let's head on down and get it started.
Big lineup for you tonight. Who wants to see Ryback? Suicide! Christopher Daniels! Big lineup this evening. Let's get it underway with a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Making his way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, weighing at 91 kilos, he is the darkest soul, Robbie Hart.
Well, Paul, this will definitely be an interesting matchup. Robbie Hart, a changed man these past few years.
Well, absolutely. Now known as the Dark Soul, Robbie Hart. Something has changed inside this man. But he's also taking on Dean Draven, a big name from AWF, former champion. Done it all with the AWF as the Pantherine, Dean Draven.
With Dean Draven, 10-year career at this point and still going strong.
Absolutely, but
Robbie Hart taking exception to the fans here. I don't blame them. So that kid needs a bag for his face.
that's a bit rough.
Well, talk about rough. That's what this match is going to be for.
Well, Robbie Hart, the darkest soul indeed. Going to kick it off for the AWF Super Show here in Adelaide.
Yeah, he's looking to kick it off by kicking off Dean Draven's head.
And his opponent, hailing from Sydney, Australia, weighing at 122 kilos, he is the Pantherine, Dean Draven.
Well, there he is, Paul. Dean Draven set to lock horns with Robbie Hart. And I tell you, these might be two of Australia's hardest hitting men inside this week's circuit.
Well, we're about to find out. They're going to kick it off at the AWF Super Show here in Adelaide. And of course, they've just been in Melbourne and Sydney. But these two guys obviously haven't met. Robbie Hart only joining us here in Adelaide. So will be interesting. Dean Draven put to the test.
And that's the thing, Paul. Dean Draven's also coming off of two other nights of matches here back-to-back. Third straight night in the ring. Robbie Hart, a fresh man.
Well, yeah, good point there, Adam. Of course, Robbie Hart, fresh. So we'll see how he goes against the Pantherine, Dean Draven. And look out, Robbie Hart on the attack straight before we've even got the bell.
Look, come on, the referee's slow on the bell. Robbie Hart saying, let's get the match underway. It's just, Paul, it's just how matches start sometimes.
Well, big strikes in the corner now. Robbie Hart. Oh!
Oh, what a chop.
What a chop. Now follows up with the forearms to the chest and chin of Dean Draven. Sent him across the ring. He hits out.
Wow.
Oh, big clothesline.
Draven, the impact there sent him flying right back out.
Into the midsection, suplexes him over. Scoops him up, slam right in the middle of the ring. Dean Draven, vicious elbow drop, goes to the cover. Two.
Yeah, well, the Pantherine can taste blood at this point by the looks of things, Paul. Robbie Hart smartly uses the 10 count and rolls out of the ring to buy himself some breathing room.
Robbie Hart bailed. He knew he was in trouble with the Pantherine, Dean Draven, so he's looking to get a break, trying to break that momentum that Dean Draven had. Frustration there for Robbie Hart.
No, I think he's just checking if that's a weak point, because if it's a weak point, you don't want to see your opponent there.
Right. Well, here he goes, grabbing the leg of Dean Draven, drags him to the outside.
That's the problem here. Dean Draven just didn't want to come out, obviously. Robbie Hart's, he's taking matters into his own hands, realistically. These guys trying to destroy the ringside area.
Well, absolutely. Like Dean Draven just sent into that metal post.
And sent back into the ring by Robbie Hart, who I think says this one's over. Yep, go for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out.
Just the one count on that occasion for Robbie Hart. Not enough to put away the Pantherine. Oh, Robbie Hart showing some strength, slamming Dean Draven.
Oh, a leg drop right on the throat.
Standing leg drop.
Oh, what a cover. That was a great cover, putting all the body weight on the Pantherine. I'm as surprised as Robbie Hart is that the Pantherine kicked out of that one.
Oh, absolutely. Dean Draven still enough strength to kick out from all the way to Robbie Hart. Oh, Robbie Hart now just dragging him across that middle rope. Choking him away. Referee trying to break.
Oh, I think the problem was that he got a knee cramp, so he got stuck in his back there. He was trying to hop off. You just had to wait for the cramp to clear.
Robbie Hart just taking full advantage of the 5 count there. Oh, now he's got him in the corner, choking him.
He's stretching out his groin and his quads. You've got to stay limber in these sort of matches. That's all that's happening here.
Robbie Hart's already limber. Don't worry about that. He is just trying to destroy Dean Draven. Sends him across. He hits hard in the corner. In comes Robbie Hart.
Lands on his feet, though. Oh, what an elbow strike.
Catches Dean Draven off the ropes. Robbie Hart, flying shoulder tackle.
Right on target, and Hart goes for the cover there. Again, Dean Draven digging down deep and kicking out.
Just the 2 count. Robbie Hart, frustrated, telling the referee it should be a 3.
It should be. What's wrong with referees in this state? Can none of them count to 3?
They can all count the 3 just fine, Adam. There's not a problem. Oh, Dean Draven hits hard on the floor here at the Marion Leisure Centre in Adelaide.
Absolutely. You expect to hear that kind of splat of people jumping in the pool down the Aquatic Centre, not here in this building on the hardwood floor.
The referee has got the count on Dean Draven. Robbie Hart's going to let him go.
A win's a win.
Well, absolutely. A win in the win column. Doesn't matter how you get it.
I don't think Nobody remembers how you win or lose. It's whether you win or lose the match.
Oh, beautiful sliding drop kick from Robbie Hart. Sends Dean Draven down to the floor again into that steel railing. Dean Draven copping a bit of a beating here tonight from Robbie Hart.
Yeah, just a small beating, and I don't think Dean Draven expected it. As I say, Paul, I've got to wonder if this is the wear and tear on Draven's body of 2 straight nights of wrestling already. And Robbie Hart, of course, one of the most devastating competitors, not only in this state, but in this country.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's no putting it past Robbie Hart. Goes for the cover.
Hart once again can't believe that Dean Draven kicked out. Robbie Hart, of course, Paul, has travelled the world, wrestled in
Japan, absolutely.
Monster crowds over there.
Oh, yeah, he's just once again taking full advantage of that 5 count, choking out Dean Draven.
Was it a choke, or was he just trying to push his shoulders down and Dean Draven's trying to just wriggle out of it?
Seriously? I mean, all credit due, Robbie Hart is a talented wrestler, and he doesn't need to stoop to those levels, Adam Jarrell.
He doesn't need to, but he likes to.
Oh, snap suplex for Dean Draven. Robbie Hart
Right
into the cover. Just the 2 again, the frustration.
I think Robbie Hart's going to
now
punch the referee if he doesn't get to 3 soon.
Robbie Hart snapmares over.
Oh,
Dean
locks
Draven.
in.
Trying to cut that circulation to Dean Draven.
Yeah, cause Draven to pass out. Much easier to pin him out if he's unconscious.
Oh, absolutely. He's unconscious. He's not going to answer the count of the referee.
Exactly. Smart strategy. Genius strategy, some might
Well,
say.
Dean Draven punches to the midsection.
Robbie Hart, though, answers back. Oh, did you see Draven's head crash off
Nearly
the
a
mat?
brainbuster.
How is he kicking out of this? Unbelievable.
And you can see Robbie Hart frustrated exactly from that kick out on 2.
Back into the corner again.
Oh, hits hard.
I tell you, these guys are really testing out the endurance in this ring, spending so much time in the corner.
Absolutely. Back elbow catches Robbie Hart. Now a boot right to those ribs.
Oh, one in return with a
Reverse
shuffle
kick.
sidekick.
Oh, Draven.
Oh! See the whiplash on the back of the Darkest Soul's head.
Both men are down. Referees checking on both Draven and Robbie Hart. The double count on.
Look at the welts on Draven's body.
Robbie Hart seems to be moving. Oh, look out. Dean Draven now to a knee as well. Both men are up. Comes in, big clothesline. Back elbow for Dean Draven sends Robbie Hart down.
Oh, wow, just crushed him. Wow, what a DDT.
Out of the corner, into the cover. 2.
No, Robbie Hart kicks out this time.
So close, nearly.
And once again, Draven's telling the ref to come on. What's up with this ref? See one of your friends.
No, but Robbie Hart.
Oh, wow.
Ringing the bell of Dean Draven.
And one to the shoulder.
Once
And once
again,
again,
goes
yep.
for that pin. 2.
Oh, just. Yeah, Robbie Hart can't believe it.
Disbelief to Robbie Hart.
Well, here we go, Paul. He's calling his shot. Draven, though, breaks out.
Oh,
Folded him up like an accordion.
dropped him on his head, hooks the
That's
leg,
gotta
goes for
be
the
it,
cover.
surely.
2.
No!
Wow. Robbie Hart, how on earth did he kick out of
We
that
said
one?
this was going to be hard hitting, Paul, but these guys have thrown everything at each other and they're still kicking out.
They're dropping each other on their heads, they're kicking out of everything. What are these guys
And it's
got to
only
do?
the first match. Oh, up on
Draven,
the
no.
shoulders, no.
Robbie Hart's got him. Is that enough?
Surely.
2.
Again, somehow Dean Draven kicks out.
Robbie Hart now lining him up. He wants to head to the high risk district.
Yeah, that's what makes Robbie Hart so dangerous. He can wrestle you on the mat, but he can also fly like an eagle.
Here he goes with a splash, but nobody home. Dean Draven.
Just rolled out of the way. I think just on instinct.
Draven hooks the arm. What's he got in mind here?
Oh, wow. He's got him hooked, Paul.
Oh!
Modified suplex there. Robbie Hart may be out cold, but
Where's Dean Draven think he's going?
I think he's looking to put an exclamation mark on it, Paul.
Well, he's heading to the top rope.
The high rip dash trick, will it pay off?
Flying
Yes.
headbutt.
Right
Nailed.
to the heart.
2, 3, stick a fork in him.
Yep, it's done. Hard fought victory there for Dean Draven.
The Tangerine, Dean Draven.
Well, you said it early. It's going to be hard hitting. It certainly was, Adam. We've seen these two guys throw everything. And I mean everything but the kitchen sink at each other.
All right, let's look at some highlights here, Paul. Dropped right on his head by Robbie Hart.
Not enough. You can see those vicious clotheslines, back elbows.
Bang, just like a freight train, and followed it up with the DDT, but it still wasn't enough. And then, of course, that devastating kick, but
Well, that was the first time, wasn't it? He dropped him on his head, or at least the second or third. Here goes Dean Draven with that flying headbutt and nailed
right on
Robbie
target,
Hart.
in the heart. That's it.
2 and 3.
Well, Dean Draven definitely earned that victory, Paul, without question.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's hear it for your winner, Dean Draven.
Well, Paul, I don't know what else those guys could have hit each other with. That was intense.
Absolutely. We said all along, hard-hitting event for both Robbie Hart and Dean Draven. And as you said, Dean Draven in his third night of the tour, so
Still able to pull off a victory.
pulls off the
Unbelievable.
victory.
There's a reason that he's a former AWF champion right there.
Absolutely, and taking on one of the best in the country and the world, Robbie Hart. So good win there for Dean Draven.
Absolutely.
But we're going to head now, the guys from Dragon Gate. We're going to see a big tag team match, and I'm looking forward to this one, Adam. Of course, the guys from Dragon Gate, Seema and El Lindemann, are going to take on the Detonation crew, TNT, and good old Mr. Payne. We're going to have some fun in this tag team action.
Well, let's go check it out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the action going. This one is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Making their way to the ring, hailing from Bronson, at a combined weight of 172 kilos. Here is the team of Seema and El Lindemann.
Hey, what? El Lindemann. Look at the build on this guy. He's going sick.
Well, indeed. I'm looking forward to this one. The guys from Dragon Gate in action here in Australia. And I'm looking forward to seeing them take on the Detonation crew.
Yeah, they're looking to detonate with that nation crew. Athleticism on display there by Seema.
And their opponents. Hailing from Sydney, Australia, at a combined weight of 210 kilos, representing the Detonation crew is Jack Payne and the AWF Commonwealth Champion, TNT.
TNT in action here tonight. The Commonwealth champion actually losing his Australasian heavyweight championship to T-Hawk just the previous night at Melbourne.
And we'll see T-Hawk later on tonight in action.
Defending that title. But TNT still the Commonwealth champion here tonight with one of his detonation crew members, Jack Payne, taking on Dragon Gate's own Cena and El Lindemann. I mean, what TNT is to Australian wrestling is basically what SEMA is to Dragon Gate and wrestling in Japan.
Absolutely, these two battle-worn warriors locking up horns here tonight. Not for the first time either, Paul.
Absolutely not, no. Their paths have crossed before.
Many times.
Cena and El Lindemann working out who's going to start this match.
Well, the old rivalry picks back up once again. It's SEMA versus TNT.
This will be something to watch indeed, Adam.
Oh, absolutely. Get out your notepads and pens, kids. This is going to be a masterclass. Both these men having some fun, looking for the lock-up. TNT rolls through, though.
Oh, SEMA checking with the referee.
He's probably making sure he can count to three.
Well, SEMA showing he can do some fancy stuff as well. Here we go, they're going to lock it up.
There it is. Headlock by TNT. Oh, wow.
Spins it around into the hammerlock. Look out, SEMA's got him into the headlock.
Again, TNT able to reverse. No, SEMA gets that wrist lock locked in tight.
Oh, TNT's going to try and roll himself out of it.
Flips out and locks one in himself.
Oh, look how SEMA kicks straight out of that.
Well, let's face it, it's not SEMA's first time in the wrist lock, is it?
Absolutely not. As the two men get ready to go again, lock it up.
This time SEMA locks in the headlock.
TNT's trying to power out of this one, but no, SEMA able to cinch it back in.
Oh, gets him down to the ground, but no.
Into the head scissors, kicks out. Oh, doesn't quite catch him. Eventually gets him into the arm drag. Now SEMA, one of his own.
Both men at a stalemate. See, that's the problem here, Paul. These guys have wrestled each other so many times.
They know what they're
every
thinking.
Counter. Exactly.
They know what they're thinking. TNT says, how about it's time to mix it up? Let's get Jack Payne involved in this match. Oh, we're going to see a tag on the...
both sides.
Both sides. In comes El Lindemann.
Lindemann looks like he's given up a bit of height here, but I think he's definitely got the power advantage.
Oh.
He's definitely got the quickness advantage. That was lightning fast.
Absolutely. Straight to the midsection. And I mean, that hit Jack Payne before he even knew what was going on.
Oh, ducks the boot.
Oh, big right to the eyes.
No, I think it was wiping the sweat off his brow there.
Oh, Lindemann hardly had to duck under that clothesline of Jack Payne.
Oh, but didn't avoid that punch. Now the shoulder blocks begin.
Jack Payne goes to take El Lindemann across the ring to the other corner.
Oh, wow, what a combo.
Big vicious clothesline into the cover.
Come on, I mean, that's got to be more about making the guy exert energy than actually thinking you're going to get the match.
Well, that's another thing, and it's a strategy, Adam. You necessarily, when you're getting a guy to kick out of a pin, that's exactly what you're doing. You're getting him to exert energy. You might not get the win, but you're going to wear him down.
And it's also the psychological factor of you saying, I think I've got you beat.
Here we go, the pin for TNT, but SEMA comes in and breaks that one up.
Well, he's allowed to.
Absolutely.
I mean, let's face it, if you saw your friend getting mugged, you help him.
It's
I might not help you, but it'll help my friends.
Well, it is tag team wrestling is what I was going to say, Adam, before you got a big carry.
Bang! And the detonation there on El Lindemann's shoulder. I'm sorry, Paul, I'm off my meds.
Well, I think TNT's...
Oh! Oh!
Just putting the bang on El Lindemann.
Is he ever?
Wow.
Up. This.
What a neck breaker into the cover. 2. Just the 2 and not enough.
This has just been non-stop since the start. And again, working on that shoulder. Now that TNT has targeted his focus, I think that shoulder is going to take a lot of damage.
Oh, here we go. Double team from the detonation crew.
Oh! See the back of El Lindemann's head.
2. Just the 2 again.
Lindemann trying to recollect himself here.
Needs to get that tag to Seema. Oh, manages to get the boot into the face of Jack Payne. Drop toe hold sends him into the second turnbuckle.
And El Lindemann firmly in control now.
Oh, what a jawbreaker.
Right on the bridge of the nose, Paul. I think that was more of a nasal crusher.
Wow.
I'm surprised Jack Payne's nose is still in one piece.
Well, he's just got it rammed into that top turnbuckle. El Lindemann taking the advantage, getting the tag to Seema.
What is Seema thinking here? Oh, double knees, just busting out the lungs of Jack Payne.
Oh, short slam in the corner. Where's Seema heading? Oh, those double knees right across the chest. That can put a rib straight in your lung.
Absolutely it could, Paul. I don't know how he kicked out of that. Tag again. The Dragon Gate starts here. Quick tags. They are all over the detonation crew at the moment.
Double team send him out of the corner. In goes El Lindemann, followed in by Seema. Oh, now they're going to double suplex him out of the corner.
Double snap suplex. The speed at which they got that boy over. Oh, and a senton.
What a splash. El Lindemann for the cover. 2.
Amazing height by El Lindemann there. You can tell it's that jumping height that he learned when he was a professional basketball player at the college level back in Japan before he took up wrestling.
Well, Jack Payne's nearly the height of El Lindemann on one knee.
I feel El Lindemann's pain. But he's bringing him back down lower. Back to that one knee. Oh.
Well, Jack Payne.
Trying to slap the paint off of El Lindemann's face.
Absolutely. Oh, straight to the eyes. Come on, ref.
Once again, I think hair got into Jack Payne's eye. He was trying to clear it out.
Oh, big spine buster.
Spine buster.
Indeed. Nothing like a good spine buster there.
Oh, absolutely nothing is more scintillating than seeing the spine on the pine. And both men struggling back to their feet after the effects of a true spine buster.
Well, there's the tag. TNT's in. I believe El Lindemann got to Seema. TNT, one-man wrecking crew right now.
Oh, sends Lindemann into Seema. Oh!
Beautiful.
El Lindemann did a full 180.
Bulldog and a clothesline, and once again, TNT's taken down the Dragon Gate boys.
El Lindemann barely got the shoulder up there. Seema looks to be heading to the outside for a breathing room.
Jack Payne, no reverse. TNT comes in, back
the
elbow.
Wow! Huge spear there. Seema, though, just in time to break up the 3 count.
If Seema wasn't inside, this match would be over right
Absolutely,
there, Adam.
no question, Paul. For once we agree on something.
Oh, wow. Seema rolls through. Jack Payne not even expecting him.
I think Jack Payne was just starting to question where he went, and suddenly, bang, the lung blower, popping out all the air that was inside of Jack Payne.
El Lindemann to his feet, grabs Jack Payne, takes him over to the corner. What are they setting up for here? Oh!
Oh, wow.
His knees right beside El Lindemann. Go for the double team.
Oh! Oh, wow! And El Lindemann into the pin cover off the
Oh,
bridge.
look out, TNT.
Where the hell did TNT come from?
He just leapt off the ropes out of nowhere, saving this match.
I guess white men can jump.
El Lindemann now grabs Jack Payne. What are they going to set up for this time? Seema heading to the top rope. Oh, look out, Jack Payne out of the way.
Sidesteps and that drop kick hits El Lindemann.
Double shoulder block.
Seema, like a limp noodle, just crash into the outside.
Jack Payne's now got El Lindemann. What are the guys going for here? He's got him up.
Detonation device.
Into the cover, 2, 3.
And it is over.
The team of Jack Payne and TNT, the Detonation Crew.
Well, massive victory there for the Detonation Crew.
Yeah, well, TNT may have been unlucky last night in his Australasian Heavyweight Championship, but successful in tag team action here in Adelaide.
Lionel Lindemann sent Gillen to the outside. All right, let's look back at these highlights. The Dragon Gate stars came out hype as all hell, didn't they, Bob?
Oh, absolutely. They were ready for action, tag team action here in Adelaide. I think it was the first opportunity that they got to tag together while on this tour. And then the Detonation Crew made their way.
Of course, these two no strangers to one another.
Absolutely. When the action was thick and hard, those double knees in the corner, TNT.
Everything these guys tried, they just had an answer for, though. Stalemate after stalemate. I think that's why TNT then chose to tag in Jack Payne.
And we've seen him go to work on El Lindemann, and that certainly did change the tide of this match back and
As
forth.
did that accidental dropkick by Seema, and in the end the detonation device was doomed for Dragon Gate. TNT hyped as all hell about that win, isn't he, Bob?
Oh, absolutely.
Those two men have nothing to be ashamed about. They left it all in the ring.
Well, they look like they've got something to still settle with TNT and Jack Payne. And look, who knows what will happen when they head into the Brisbane leg of the AWF Super Show.
Absolutely, but they head there as winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's hear it for your winners, Jack Payne and TNT, the Detonation Crew.
Well, Paul, huge fast-paced match there, and I still can't get over the fact TNT and Seema, everything they tried, they just had an answer for. The other one had an answer for.
Well, we explained it early before. These two guys have crossed paths on many occasions before, and obviously TNT, Seema knew exactly what they were going to throw at each other.
Absolutely.
But the tag team action is what really mixed it up when, as we said, Jack Payne got into action against El Lindemann. Then we seen the mix-up with it all.
I was going to say, you got to think that miscommunication where Seema drop-kicked El Lindemann, that had to have a huge detrimental effect and a huge impact on this match. If he'd have hit that on Jack Payne, that would have been it.
Well,
simple.
absolutely. Anyone could have taken that match, but the Detonation Crew successful in the end. So they go on winners, as we said. Who knows what will happen as they head into Brisbane the following night. So big action. And, of course, I'm getting excited right now because one of the matches we've all been waiting for, and one of the highlights of the tour, of course, Ryback will be in action against one of my all-time favourites, Suicide, one of those great sort of characters that I certainly enjoy.
Well, a masked man who's done it all in this business, arguably. So this one, I don't think these two have ever met before in a one-on-one contest, or possibly ever in the ring. So this match, it's a big fight feel around it, because it's the first time ever, and I honestly don't think you can call who's going to win it.
Absolutely. Well, let's not wait any longer. Let's get it underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, don't forget, keep up with all the latest at AWF at awfwrestling.com.au at AWF Australasian Wrestling Federation. But let's get our next one underway. It is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first. Making his way to the ring. From parts unknown, weighing in at 90 kilos, here is Suicide.
Former TNA X Division champion, one of their mainstay top draw talents here, Suicide.
Indeed, in action here for the AWF Super Show in Adelaide. But he's got a big task on his hands here tonight.
Well, he's used to big tasks. I mean, he gets through an airport dressed like that. Well, that's going to slow you down.
I guess you could be onto something here, Adam.
Suicide, though, so quick.
So quick, two different styles.
Absolutely.
Here tonight.
And his opponent. Hailing from Sydney City, weighing in at 131 kilos.
He's the big guy.
He's the big guy, Ryback.
It's feeding time indeed, Paul. Ryback marching towards the ring.
Well, indeed, he looks ready to take on the challenge of Suicide here tonight in Adelaide.
So the cameramen there darting out of the way of Ryback. I would suggest they'll do that, because Ryback, like a bull in a china shop, he will run straight through whatever's in front of him.
Absolutely. That could be Suicide very shortly.
Timekeeper's asleep on the job by the looks of things here. Paul Bell finally rings.
Well, here
Hard
we
to find
go.
good help these days.
Absolutely. Probably a bit excited like the rest of us. Suicide, Ryback about to kick it off here.
Absolutely, and
The
it's easy to be
AWF.
starstruck when there's two stars like this in the ring, Paul.
Suicide managing to roll out of the way of the big guy.
Well, he either rolls out of the way or he's going to get steamrolled. And again, he's just playing with Ryback, and you've got to think, you're amusing him at the moment, as you can hear Ryback say there, he's quick, but eventually Ryback's going to get frustrated and he's going to just start throwing clotheslines and throwing
Well,
bombs.
he's just got caught by Ryback, and straight away the
He
strength
slips out.
Suicide, I think. Wow. You better applaud yourself, because you just escaped big time.
A little strut there by Suicide. It's just going to anger Ryback. And Suicide, I thought there was right back into a corner, but it's Ryback who's now copping the punches.
Well, Suicide on the attack of Ryback. Oh, look
Oh
out.
no, took too long there, taunted when he shouldn't have.
Oh, but manages to slide off the back of Ryback again.
What's that suit made out of? Teflon?
Oh, he seems to be certainly one slippery customer when it comes to
Okay.
escaping the
Suicide
grips.
saying that he's got the muscles here, calling for a test of strength, Paul. Now, if you know anything about me, I love a test of strength.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Suicide's got it.
I think Suicide is a little bit crazy from the long flight over here to Australia.
Well, it's maybe lack of oxygen. I don't know how much that mask breathes, and he wears it 24/7. You should see him trying to eat it. It's fascinating.
Well, Ryback getting a bit, confused with Suicide or not impressed.
He's absolutely not impressed. And Suicide's dancing.
Wow,
I got to question.
Suicide.
I got to question that, Paul.
Oh, look out. Whoa.
Well, I guess that answers that question. Ryback absolutely superior.
Cinching down on Suicide right now. I think Suicide maybe not liking that, but tries to roll out.
Wow.
He's reversed it.
Wow. Never seen a reverse line of a twist of strength like that before.
Especially on someone like Ryback before.
Absolutely.
Into the hammerlock. Twists around. Drop toe hold. Sends him.
Ryback can't work out what's happening. Oh.
Wow.
I got to question this again. You are just frustrating the big guy, and now you're going to pay for it big time. You're going to pay for it with your body, Suicide.
You're going to get Ryback shoulder blocking you in the corner now. Goes to send him across reversed.
Oh, look at the speed of Ryback.
Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline of Suicide, and again, wow, high cross body by Ryback.
Level Ryback, and now a strut. Ryback saying, I can do it too.
You're not going to get inside my head, says
I'm
Ryback.
going to go with Ryback there. Suicide, acting stupid.
Suicide again, wow!
Wow, the strength. I don't even think Ryback can believe that if he rolls to ringside for some respite.
Yeah, well, absolutely, Ryback surprised. Suicide got him up, slammed him down. Here goes Suicide, Suicide dive!
Oh, faked him out. And the smack there by Ryback.
Ryback slides in.
Now he's chasing him around ringside.
Well, good move by Suicide, try and wear the big guy down.
Oh, come on, this is Ryback. He's a cardio machine.
Suicide ducks the clothesline. Luther's press.
And Ryback starts working on the head and the back of that neck.
I thought he was going for a side Russian, but no, hooks him. His leg hooked over the head of Ryback, trying to stretch him right out.
Is he ever? Octopus stretch locked in tight, but wait.
No.
Sliding out, perhaps realising that he can't get a hold of Ryback that way, but it allows Ryback to catch Suicide.
Ryback holding him up, letting all the blood flow to the head of Suicide.
Wow, look how long he's held him out there, Paul.
You can see Suicide, the legs are starting to kick. Oh,
Suicide fought his way out. Ryback held him up too long.
yeah, Suicide, good thinking. Knees to the head of Ryback, gets him down. Wow, big chop up against the ropes.
On that huge chest of the Ryback.
Suicide trying to budge the big guy, but can't do it.
Ryback just shoves him off.
Look out, ducks the side, Ryback over, leapfrog by Suicide. Goes to the arm drag,
No,
but can't get him.
too much strength by Ryback.
Suicide ducks the clothesline, ducks it again. Ah, classic Suicide hanging in the
so
ropes.
much fun, isn't it? Oh, and Ryback spills through the ropes to the outside and right into the barricades.
Here goes Suicide, slides with the baseball kick.
Oh, Ryback there tearing up the barricades at ringside.
Hit to the back from Suicide. Oh, got him on the barriers.
Huge chop again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Those fans definitely having a VIP experience right there.
Wow, just had Suicide flung into the barriers.
That barricade is cactus.
Well, Ryback doing some damage. These guys have been on the outside for quite some time, Adam. I don't know what the ref's up to with these counts.
I told you earlier, I don't think he knows how to count.
Well,
I maintain it's a problem with referees in this state.
certainly, oh, Suicide taking a front row seat. Ryback, big punches to the head. What's going on here?
He's got him.
Oh, big boot right to the chest.
Sent Suicide skidding.
Well, Ryback wants to be fed more.
Yeah, Ryback, I think, looking to finish with the main course.
I don't know how much more Suicide's got to give Ryback right now. Oh, Suicide tries. Back elbow to the midsection, right down the back of Ryback.
Referee showing a lot of discretion with this one.
Wow, big chop again. Well, I guess big opportunity, these two guys to go one-on-one. Who wants to see it count out?
That's just it. I think that's what's happening here, Paul, is that nobody wants this one to go to a count out, not even the referee.
And now they've got it back inside the ring. Suicide, short hits.
Peppering him.
Oh!
Oh, right through him.
Steamrolled. And again by Ryback. The big guy comes off the ropes. Shoulder
Good
block.
attack.
Sends him down hard.
And you know what he's thinking here, Paul?
Oh, nobody home. Suicide out the way.
Oh, Suicide manages to grab the ankle of Ryback and bring him down. Just a one count, though. Ryback is just so strong.
Suicide trying to think what he can do next to the big guy. Oh, look out right behind him.
Oh, wow, sunset flip by Ryback. And he caught Suicide coming into the drop kick.
Oh, slingshots him over into the corner. Suicide trying to climb the
I
ropes.
think he's trying to escape. What a coward.
Ryback, big shots to the back of Suicide.
Setting him up for a powerbomb. Didn't work earlier, will it work this time?
Oh no, Suicide. Leg scissors takedown on Ryback.
Ryback just cannot connect with that powerbomb.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What an uppercut
May have
shot.
broken Ryback's nose.
Suicide springboards off the ropes. Two. Just the two for Suicide.
Look at the shocked look on Suicide's face, Paul.
Well,
I'm sure under the mask anyway. I have X-ray vision.
you've got X-ray vision. Suicide trying to put something together to put away the big guy. Gets him up. Oh.
Ryback, I think, smells the blood in the water. And it looks like it's feeding time.
It's feeding time right here for Ryback.
Will he connect with the meat hook? Right through Suicide. Well, Paul, we know what that means.
It's all over for Suicide right now.
Ryback setting him up. Gonna march around the ring. No, Suicide.
Oh, look out, Suicide!
He's got him caught.
Two.
Ryback just kicks out. Suicide again.
Unsuccessful, just the two again for Suicide. Tries with a strike kick to the big guy. Follows up with another. Quick chop for measures off the ropes. Oh!
Oh, caught him and spine buster.
Right there. Ryback, I think, done playing
Yeah, here we
games
go.
with Suicide.
Shell shock.
Indeed, 2, 3.
It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, the big guy, Ryback.
Well, Paul, it was an evenly paced matchup, that one, between Suicide and that man Ryback.
Well, as we said, first time as far as we know, these two guys have ever met inside the ring. Could be the last. Happened right here for the AWF Super Show in Adelaide. And wow, I couldn't believe what a showing Suicide had against the big guy, Ryback.
Absolutely. I'm surprised more than anything, though, that he was doing this, dancing around and basically taking his eye off the big guy, and it cost him time and time again.
Well, absolutely. I mean, the big guy had a bit of fun as well, but they both seemed to enjoy the match against each other. Suicide doing some classic stuff right here for the AWF.
Of course, it's built to the outside. Ryback tried to powerbomb Suicide, but the Teflon suit comes into effect.
Sends Ryback over, but great effort, but that was it. It was time for Ryback to put the finishing touches on Suicide.
Absolutely. Here we go. Hooks him up for the shell
Shell
shock,
shock.
and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, Ryback victory here for the AWF.
And Ryback has every right to celebrate here tonight. Heading back to Las Vegas, Nevada with the win. And Suicide, I thought he might have been unconscious there for a minute. Now he's trying to attack the referee. Ryback saying he's done. Well, Paul, Ryback versus Suicide is now in the books with the win for Ryback.
Indeed, the win going to the big guy here for the AWF Adelaide Super Show. Wow, great indeed. One of the favourites of all time there, right there, Suicide and Ryback. It was a great opportunity to see it live, Adam, and very pleased that I always have that privilege. Great to see it again tonight, and I look forward to watching it time and time again. A great bit of work by Suicide and Ryback, and both men gave it their all here.
Gave it all, nearly destroyed the arena in the process.
Absolutely. We've got barriers that need repairing and all sorts from that one. But a big night, and it's going to continue with our only championship match here, and we're going to see Dragon Gate's own T-Hawk put that newly
indeed, only 24 hours ago,
Australasian Heavyweight Championship on the line against another great Australian competitor and one that's travelled the world, AJ Istria. So that's going to be absolutely another cracker of a match. So I can't wait to check that out. We should get it underway.
Well, that music means one thing, Paul.
Indeed, punch straight, AJ Istria. Another great Australian competitor travelled to Japan.
Paul, but I'm wondering, what's the flavour of the punch thing that's fighting back home?
Well, you'll have to ask AJ Istria that one. Maybe he'll pass the secret on to you, Adam.
If there's one man I'm okay with never punching me, it's AJ Istria. This guy, like concrete when he hits, I'm told. Champion making him wait.
Well, indeed, the newly crowned AWF champion.
Yeah, just 24 hours before he took the belt off of TNT in what I'm told was an absolutely insane match.
Well, one we hope to get to see there, Adam, but now we're lucky enough to see the newly crowned AWF Heavyweight Champion Seahawk in action against AJ Istria.
I'll tell you what, Seahawk, that title is just a perfect match, isn't it?
Absolutely, and looking forward to him defending it here tonight in Adelaide.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall and is for the AWF Australasian Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first to my left, hailing from Brisbane, Queensland, weighing at 92 kilos, here's Punch Drunk AJ Istria. And his opponent to my right, hailing from Japan, weighing in at 88 kilos, he is the AWF Australasian Heavyweight Champion, T-Hawk.
The smirk on AJ Istria's face there. So much confidence.
Well, he's going to need every little bit of that as he takes on T-Hawk for the AWF Heavyweight Championship. Well, wow. Show of respect from AJ Istria,
And a
but
show of disrespect from T-Hawk in return. I like it. T-Hawk locking in that waist lock. Istria though managing to break out. It's that strength of AJ Istria I was talking about earlier, Paul.
absolutely. T-Hawk, another one of the great Dragon Gate stars that has made this trip over here for the AWF Super Show.
Oh, just wrenching on that shoulder. Pull it out of the socket now, using his arm for even more leverage.
Well, look, obviously, AJ Istria is going to be a big test for T-Hawk here tonight. And look, once again, T-Hawk has been wrestled the previous two nights compared to AJ Istria.
Absolutely right, Paul. It's an unfair advantage.
And he would have had a big match last night, taking that long reigning title.
No question. As I say, I'm told that match, those two men left their heart and soul in that ring.
Well, I'd like to see that one, T-Hawk and TNT for the AWF Championship from the Melbourne Super Show. So if you get a chance to check that one out, certainly do so. But tonight,
Here in
T-Hawk...
Adelaide, these two are putting on a clinic right now in submissions.
AJ Istria able to get his hand to that rope to be able to break that hold from T-Hawk.
The referee has till 5 seconds for the break to happen. T-Hawk's well within his rights to take up to 4.
Here we go, tester strength for T-Hawk. Oh, kick right to the midsection as quick as anything into the side headlock on AJ Istria. Istria trying to puncture the kidney there of T-Hawk, sends him off the ropes. But T-Hawk comes back with that shoulder block.
T-Hawk is just so far.
Off those ropes, Istria bounces over the top, but gets caught. Back and forth.
Oh,
Wow!
wow.
That speed, that strength of T-Hawk, unbelievable.
Dumping Istria to the outside.
The axe handle right to the back. You could hear the crack of AJ Istria.
Oh, and right into the edge of the apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Absolutely straight into those steel poles right around the outside of the ring. AJ Istria will be feeling it in the back right now.
You can see it, he's feeling it in the kidneys, judging from where he's grabbing it.
Oh, and another big hit. T-Hawk opens him up and chop right to the chest of AJ Istria.
T-Hawk taking a little time there to have fun, and it looks like it cost him. No. T-Hawk shrugs that off, returns with a chop of his own. Istria seeking solace inside the ring pole.
Yeah, he's taken that opportunity to roll back in, making T-Hawk follow him in. again with that cracking axe handle right over the back of AJ Istria.
Right to that spot that hit the apron just earlier in the match.
Well, great work from T-Hawk. He's found that body part. He's working the back of AJ Istria. And look, obviously AJ Istria very well put together himself and does have a lot of strength.
He does, but T-Hawk there taking some time to mug for the cameras. The referee, lucky there. T-Hawk looked like he clipped him with his back elbow, and the referee's getting out of dodge. I wouldn't want to tangle with him either.
Oh, now in the corner, referee comes in with the count on T-Hawk.
And
Look out.
again, telling the referee to shut up. Universal in any language right there.
Oh, T-Hawk. Big right hand follows up with another absolute cracking shots on AJ Istria.
AJ Istria hasn't been the same since he hit that apron. I think that's done some serious damage. I think he's feeling it internally in those kidneys. And
Well, T-Hawk telling the fans here in Adelaide, I'm the champ.
That is a fact. He is the champ.
Well, he is indeed.
I mean, you can't argue with that.
No,
that's
he-
the right. When you're the champion, you have the right to gloat. And
He-
I think what you're trying to understand is he's saying, I'm the champion. Be like me. He's being a role model for the kids, Paul.
A role model. Well,
role model
I
for the
don't know
kids.
if I get that carried away, but certainly the AWF champion is T-Hawk. So with reason to gloat right now. Oh, big chop on AJ Istria.
And another AJ Istria getting worn out.
Wow, dropping AJ Istria right on his head. Beautiful DDT too.
Yeah, right on the crown there. And T-Hawk frustrated that the referee. It's weird, man. It's like an epidemic with this referee. Just can't count to three when the time comes.
Well,
T-Hawk's had this one time and time again. If the referee knew how to count to three, already this match would be over.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm enjoying this one so far, Adam. It's certainly been a great match between T-Hawk and AJ Istria.
Well, the referee's probably enjoying it as well.
Oh!
At least at the time, T-Hawk's not trying to kill him. And speaking of trying to take him down, T-Hawk is wearing away now on the legs of Istria.
Rolls him up.
STF. Hey, T-Hawk telling you right there what it is, see? He's informing and educating the kids, just like I said, role model.
AJ Istria slowly making his way across the ring to that bottom rope. I think that's the only thing saving AJ Istria right now.
Absolutely, the ring awareness there of the well-travelled AJ Istria.
I don't think if he could have got to that bottom rope, it would be a different story. The match would be over by now.
I think T-Hawk going for submissions because he's worked out like I have, this referee can't count to three. So he's figuring he'll just tap out and save all the trouble altogether.
Well, it'd be interesting if AJ Istria and T-Hawk have actually come across paths in Japan before. Wow.
Wow.
Strength from AJ Istria, but
Return
T-Hawk
kick by T-Hawk.
gets him up. No, AJ Istria able to reverse it. Suplex of his own.
And look at the pain expression on T-Hawk's face. That one clearly stung.
AJ Istria starting to get that adrenaline pumping through the body, trying to work through that back pain. And he comes, big back elbow.
Huge back elbow. Sweeps the leg.
Oh, low drop kick right in the corner, nailed it right in the chin of T-Hawk.
Oh, he's setting him up for a gut wrench. T-Hawk's just a dead weight. There's nothing he can do
Look at the
about this.
strength. AJ Istria just holding that dead weight for so long.
Incredible.
But only a 2 count for AJ Istria on this occasion.
Istria picking up T-Hawk. T-Hawk fighting back. Istria. These men just exchanging elbows now, Paul, trying to knock the other one out.
T-Hawk managing a few quick shots, but look out. A couple of shots of from AJ Istria himself. Comes off the ropes, gets caught. Wow,
Oh.
knee to the face.
Brutal.
Oh! Goes to the leapfrog, gets caught midair by T-Hawk, driven down to the mat.
Yeah, modified spinebuster there.
Absolutely, just the 2 count though.
T-Hawk, though, as you can see, not getting frustrated, just thinking to himself, what am I going to hit him with next?
Oh, gets caught, gets the boot to the face.
Oh! Oh, look at AJ Istria using the ropes. Just cowardly.
Oh, turnabout's fair play. We've seen it plenty of times earlier from T-Hawk. AJ Istria off the top, high cross body, 1, 2.
Not enough, though, to capture the championship. But again, Istria goes straight to that wrist lock behind the back. Hammerlock almost.
Now AJ Istria using his legs to try and hold down T-Hawk. But T-Hawk manages to twist himself out of it.
Istria firing with the back elbows.
Oh, look out. T-Hawk with the referee.
Oh,
Come on.
Did you see that?
2.
Did you see that? Paul, AJ Istria jumped onto T-Hawk's foot in an attempt to get T-Hawk disqualified.
What?
Unsportsmanlike conduct right there.
I see T-Hawk grabbing the referee, and there we go. The 3 count. T-Hawk successful.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, and still AWF Australasian Heavyweight Champion, T-Hawk.
And the king sits on his throne.
What can we say? Adam AJ Istria all set to have a go at this AWF Championship against the Dragon Gate star and the current champion T-Hawk.
Huge shoulder block there. AJ Istria sent to the outside by T-Hawk, who just like a pitfall all over him.
Very similar styles, these two men. Very strong style, but and hard hitting. But it's got questionable in the end from T-Hawk. We've seen AJ Istria successful with that low drop kick in the corner. We've seen him use all his strength on this gut wrench, holding T-Hawk in midair.
Nothing T-Hawk could do about it except the end is coming right there.
That was that low
cowardly
blow.
act by AJ Istria. I'm glad they caught that on film.
The low blow.
Yeah, it is a low blow when a competitor tries to jump on another man's foot. T-Hawk heading now to Brisbane with that title belt around his waist.
Unfortunate for AJ Istria here tonight at the AWF Super Show.
A sign of respect there. So a contrast with what we saw at the end of the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for punch from AJ Istria.
Well, Paul, the championship match is in the bag.
In the
AJ
bag?
Istria not able to bring it through.
Well, I guess a win's a win, as we said earlier.
I still cannot believe the cowardice of AJ Istria trying to get just T-Hawk disqualified by jumping on his foot so the referee would think it was a low blow. That's just poor sportsmanship to do against a role model and a hero like T-Hawk.
Well,
You should try to be more like T-Hawk.
For us that did see what actually happened, with obviously T-Hawk dragging the referee in front of AJ Istria, and then the low blow to get the victory to retain that AWF Championship as they head off to Brisbane for the AWF Super Show.
Well, you keep living with your revisionist history, but Paul, it's time to head now to the next match, and let's face it, you have some history with one of these competitors.
Indeed, we're going to see the egomaniac himself, the egotistical Matt Hayter.
The one and only.
Is going to take on Link Barnett, which actually should be quite a good match. So two of top Australian stars are going to go one-on-one here next for the AWF Super Show.
Absolutely, Paul, and you're going to think Hayter's looking to prove that the human bullet is nothing but a blank.
Well, we're about to find out, so let's get to it.
Let's get our next match underway. It is a a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. And his opponent. Hailing from Australia, weighing 86 kilos, he is most ruthless bullet, Ryback.
These two men have been around Australian wrestling for a while now, Paul, and you've got to think they surely are going to match up well. They know each other well. They've seen the other man wrestle. They've wrestled each other.
Well, indeed, it should be a great matchup. The human bullet, Link Barnett.
Yeah, Link Barnett, unlimited energy up against unlimited ego in Matt Hayden.
Yes, definitely right with that one. Unlimited ego indeed.
Matt Hayden here just stretching out his quads ahead of the match, getting limbered up, getting warmed up. It's an important part of wrestling. You've got to be
He's
ready
been
to
doing
go.
that for the last 3 hours, Adam.
No, that's tanning, Paul, not walking around. Tanning's a different thing. I know you would never understand. You've barely seen the sun in 6 years.
Well, here we go. They're going to start it off. Matt Hayden and Link Barnett.
All right, here we go into the lockup.
Well, I think these two guys will be very evenly matched in strength there, Adam.
Strength and speed, I think, Paul, both evenly matched. I think it's going to come down more to stamina and resilience. Hayden nipping up.
Oh, the arm.
I
Link
think he'll get it this time. Oh, hang on. Third time's a charm, surely.
Link Barnett's got that arm locked in.
Locked in tight.
Matt Hayden having trouble to get to his feet. Eventually gets there. Now going to try and reverse it on Link Barnett.
And Hayden there applying oil to Link's hand.
I'm sure that's not what Link Barnett wanted to do with Matt Hayden.
What do people want to do with Matt Hayden?
Hit him generally is one of the first reactions that I find, Adam.
I don't know what you're talking about, Paul. Matt Hayden, one of the best wrestlers in this state, and you're low blowing him.
I'm not doubting his wrestling ability at all there, Adam. I'm just maybe questioning his...
Oh, look at that. The referee's got in the way. Is the referee going to give up? Hayden might win this match.
It's not a match. It's the referee.
It's happening, isn't it? Oh, no!
Well, the
referee needs to be fined and suspended. He put his hands on a wrestler. That is absolutely disgusting.
Well, Matt Hayden had his hands on the referee first.
Yeah, but Matt Hayden's eyes were closed. He didn't realise. Mistakes happen, Paul. But this referee's going into business for himself.
Well, Link Barnett's just told the referee it's okay.
Oh, Link Barnett getting confused. The referee's finally back to counting.
Link Barnett catches Matt Hayter on the ring apron, springboards to the outside.
And Matt Hayter just crumpled there, didn't he?
Link Barnett picks him up, sends Matt Hayter under the bottom rope, back in the ring. Oh, big shoulder block catches him.
What's Barnett looking for here?
Leaps over the ropes, side rush and leg sweep. Standing moonsault
Wow.
into the pin. 2.
Not enough to keep Matt Hayter down. Link Barnett, though, as you can see, trying to hype himself back up, get some more of that unlimited engine flowing.
Oh, but Matt Hayter able to handful of trunks drag Link Barnett into the corner. Now, come on, ref. He's got him stomping away in the corner now, right in the side of the head.
Oh, I keep telling you, referees can't count.
What did Matt Hayter just do there?
I believe the street term for it is put a whooping on.
Right. Interesting. Well, Matt Hayter now picks up Link Barnett, dumps him through the ropes to the outside, and follows him to the floor. Oh, big shot right across the back. What's
And
he
Hayter's telling the crowd to look out.
telling the fans here at
He's going to send
Ringside.
Barnett over.
typical Matt Hayter?
No, Hayter doesn't want to win this by count, and he wants to beat Link Barnett fair and square.
Right. Well, Link Barnett trying to come back. Shots to the midsection on Matt Hayter. Oh, come on, ref. Handful of hair.
That was clearly back of the neck.
I don't think Link Barnett's got hair on the back of his neck, but,
Well, if he does it standing up after Hayter grabbed a handful of it.
well, now I got him down on the mat. Reverse chin lock there by Matt Hayter. Referee needs to keep an eye. He doesn't slide that down to a choke.
Barnett there trying to reach to the ropes, but Hayter just cinches him down on the mat.
Barnett trying to get to his feet. Back elbows to the midsection of Matt Hayter. Here we
Barnett,
go. Oh, look out. Hayter underneath. Oh!
huge uppercut.
Nails him with that, hooks the leg, but just the 2. Not enough for Matt Hayter to put away the human bullet Link Barnett here tonight.
Well, Hayter here fixing up his shoelace. You got to understand that. I mean, it's fair. You don't want to trip over your own shoelace. Be like slipping a banana peel.
Well, he should have organised that before getting in a match with Link Barnett, not worrying about it during the middle of it.
You're such a glass is half empty guy, aren't you, Paul?
Well, big chops in the corner from Matt Hayter. Right across the chest of Link Barnett.
And what's Hayter thinking here? He's going to shoot him off the ropes. Get it? Because it's a big bullet. Shoot him.
Oh, both men, same idea. High cross bodies. They hit hard right in the middle. Both men are down.
Yeah, just like a car crash right there. You can tell though these fans, they're cheering on Matt Hayter, firmly behind Matt Hayter here.
I think they want Link Barnett to get to his feet. Barnett
back
turns.
up.
Oh, straight into that back elbow of Matt Hayter. Oh,
Oh, what? Alabama slam.
straight off those ropes.
Is Link Barnett thinking hip attack? Right into the face of Hayter.
Catches him, hooks the leg.
Wow, I'm surprised Hayter kicked out of that one. As great as he is, I'm truly surprised he kicked out of that one. That was a huge move by Barnett.
Absolutely. Now, Link Barnett with the opportunity, but Matt Hayter breaks, goes for the kick, gets caught. Oh, cops a knee to the face.
And just crumpled on impact there. Hayter might be out cold.
Wow! Did you see that move from Link Barnett? Snapped him over those shoulders straight down the mat.
If Hayter wasn't unconscious just before, he sure as hell is now.
When you do shots as quick as that, no wonder he's called the human bullet. Oh!
There's that
there
flying
it is.
headbutt. He's finished so many people with that move.
2.
What? Hayter digging down deep and kicking out of that headbutt. Unbelievable.
You can see the expression on the face of Link Barnett. He can't believe he hasn't put away Matt Hayter for that 3 count. Oh, Matt Hayter's caught him.
Oh, right on the back of the neck.
But not enough. Link Barnett kicks out of that. How he did that, I do not know.
Hayter can't believe it. I told you they were cheering him on.
Must be egomaniacs in the crowd.
Well, we are at Marion.
Oh, Link Barnett up on the shoulders, back elbows to the side of the head of Matt Hayter.
Sends him out, brings him in with a
beautiful.
kick. Hayter is on Dream Street.
Link Barnett, I think, wants to head up to the top rope. Rolls Matt Hayter over into position. Link Barnett climbs the ropes.
Swanton on the button.
Folds Matt Hayter in half. All he's got to do is cover him right here. 1, 2.
And Hayter kicks out.
Wow.
Referee got knocked over on that one as well.
Well, Link Barnett says, let's do it again. Barnett, poised on the top rope. Matt Hayter sends the referee into the ropes. Link Barnett hits hard.
And Hayter looking for the ego driver.
There it is. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell.
And Matt Hayter picks up another win.
Matt Hayter.
So here we go. Hayter came out unimpressed with the crowd. Matt Hayter heading back. But of course, thankfully, he would return right there and the match would get underway.
Well, indeed, a very back and forth match from these two competitors. Link Barnett showing his strength right there, but Matt Hayter...
this referee just getting in the way and causing all sorts of problems.
Now Matt Hayter on the attack of Link Barnett in the corner. Both men had the same idea on that one. The Alabama Slammer. Looked like Link Barnett was going to put it all together right here, but not enough.
And of course the ego driver, which we've seen time and time again, finish many a man for Matt Hayter.
Goes for the cover, and that is it for Link Barnett.
Well, there he is, the winner, Matt Hayter. Link Barnett heading back home.
Well, a bit like T-Hawk previously, I don't know, a little bit dodgy on the win for me, Adam.
You were watching the same match, Paul?
He sent the referee into the ropes.
The referee was out of position. Hayter had his eyes closed. He was trying to fight with his eyes closed, Paul. I would argue that makes him one hell of a competitor. Can you fight with your eyes closed? You can barely breathe with your eyes closed.
Well, I guess no matter how he's done it, Matt Hayter has picked up the victory here for the AWF Super Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's hear it for your winner, Matt Hayter.
A win is a win, Paul, and that's all that matters. Now, what's this controversial finish that you're talking about?
Well, you've plainly seen Matt Hayter send the referee into the ropes while Link Barnett perched up on the top turnbuckle, sent down hard. Matt Hayter takes the opportunity, grabs Link Barnett, ego driver. That's what got him the victory.
I think we're going to have to agree to disagree here, Paul, because from what I saw, Hayter was struggling to get to his feet, reaching out for anything he could to pull himself up. The referee got in the way. And if the referee can't take the smallest amount of pressure on his body that sends him flying, maybe he needs to hit the gym or hit the milkshakes.
Well, however, it's came down. It's a victory for Matt Hayter here at the AWF Super Show. But we're about to wrap it up with the big one of the night, the main event, which we've all been waiting for. Of course, the fallen angel Christopher Daniels in action against the King of Monsters, Jonah Rock.
What a match this is going to be, Paul. I say we just cut right to the chase. Let's get into it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, that brings us to this time of the evening. Who's ready for your main event? Come on, Adelaide, we can do a little bit better than that. Who's ready for your AWF Super Show main event? This match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Making his way to the ring from the City of Angels, weighing at 102 kilos, he is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels, Paul. What has he done in this business? I mean, he's wrestled everywhere there is to wrestle. He's beaten everyone there is to beat. He's held multiple titles. I think Christopher Daniels is arguably one of the best wrestlers ever in history.
One of the best on the planet indeed is Christopher Daniels. And look, he's going to be tested to the limit. King of Monsters, Jonah Rock, been featured in Japan. Of course, PWG just recently.
Yeah, but he's never fought somebody with the experience and resume of Christopher Daniels.
Adelaide's own King of Monsters, Jonah Rock, with one big test on his hands.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Here we go, this one officially underway, our main event for the AWF Wrestling Super Show here in Adelaide.
Absolutely, Paul. Look at the poise and confidence of Christopher Daniels.
Here we go, the big men lock it up in the middle of the ring. Christopher Daniels just trying to work on that arm of J-Rock. Oh!
J-Rock returning to the arm of Christopher Daniels and tweaking away on that shoulder.
Thinking man that Christopher Daniels is, into the headlock and then takes him down. Able to get the big man over.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels, very, very strong and very, very ring aware.
Well, J-Rock able to get the head scissors on Christopher Daniels. But these guys going back and forth, they're certainly using every wrestling skill they've got available right now.
Absolutely, and Jonah using that size and strength to his advantage where he can. You see now.
There's the smarts of Christopher Daniels heading straight to the ropes.
Well, mistake number one there, Christopher Daniels telling this referee to do his job. He's barely been doing it all night.
Well, Christopher Daniels looks like he's going to have a quiet word to the referee.
Christopher Daniels just jumped up to number one in my book for that one.
Well, test of strength. This could be interesting.
You see there, Christopher Daniels trying to push the jaw, perhaps push the head of Jonah Rock backwards.
Wow. Jonah Rock quickly taking down Christopher Daniels to the mat. You can see that mind of Christopher Daniels thinking, constantly trying to think what he can do.
What can I do next? Oh, going after the digits.
And look, any way you can. Oh, it's like meeting a brick wall for Christopher Daniels.
Absolutely. Daniels, though. What's he going to try instead, or is he going to try again?
Well, he says, I can do it one more time. Jonah Rock offering him one more time, and you think you can do it. Away you go. Oh, wow.
The veteran-like instincts of Christopher Daniels there.
And straight to the knee, taking the big man down.
Yeah, Fallen Angel all over the King of Monsters.
Oh, look how high cross body from J-Rock out of nowhere.
I'm surprised that Christopher Daniels' head didn't pop off after that one.
Well, if it didn't, J-Rock then unloads with a heap of right hands to the top of the head of Christopher Daniels.
Now grabbing at the ears.
Picks him up by him, scoops him up. Just one arm. Now slams him down the middle of the ring. Oh!
Oh, crashes down with all that weight.
Into the cover, 2. Early in the match, J-Rock already getting a 2 count there on the Fallen Angel.
Well, you've got to think, Paul, Christopher Daniels has given up a lot of size here. It's a lot harder to throw a man the weight of Jonah Rock off your shoulders. And you see, he tried to go for a slap there and slipped and accidentally poked J-Rock in the eye.
Accidentally. I think Christopher Daniels just using dirty tactics to level up the playing field. Oh, wow!
Jonah just walking out of the way.
Jonah Rock knew what was coming and said, I'm out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. Daniels, though, in pain.
Oh, huge headbutt from the Samoan.
Sends Daniels all the way to the outside. Equilibrium is definitely compromised for Christopher Daniels.
I think he rattled the brain of Christopher Daniels on that one. Now follows up with a big forearm. You can see the sort of trouble Christopher Daniels is having with that.
And another massive punch there.
J-Rock just taking his time, taking his opportunity to nail these shots on Christopher Daniels. And look, someone with the experience of Christopher Daniels, that's exactly what you're going to need to do here.
Oh, and again, went for the slap and slipped.
Oh! Jonah Rock reversing it on Christopher Daniels, sends him hard into the steel post, and he's sprawled out here on the floor at the Marion Leisure Centre.
Daniels, I think, just coming back to life there.
Oh! Well, you could hear the hit, and you could certainly hear the reaction from Christopher Daniels.
Well, Daniels, we might have heard it, but Daniels sure as hell felt it.
Well, Christopher Daniels pleading with J-Rock, please don't chop me anymore. Oh!
What a disgusting, dirty, underhanded tactic there by Jonah Rock, poking the man in the eye. I'm disgusted, Paul.
Returning the favour to Christopher Daniels.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Sends him into the corner. J-Rock fires in. Wow, catches a boot from Christopher Daniels. Daniels.
Taking too long there. Daniels there whipping down the side Russian leg sweep. Easy for me to say there, Paul.
Absolutely spit it out there, Adam. Now, Christopher Daniels punches right to the top of the head of the king of monsters.
Christopher Daniels is so dangerous. He can strike, he can lock you up in submissions, he can fly like an angel off that top rope. Truly one of the best all-rounders ever in wrestling.
Christopher Daniels now grabbing the big man, goes for those knees to the midsection.
And knees to those big pecs of Jonah Rock.
Once again.
Whoa, right to the back of the neck with that clubbing clothesline.
Well, he took J-Rock down with a shot to the knee, pegged him down a level, came with that big clubbing clothesline to the back of the neck behind, but not enough to get the pin.
Not enough, no. Milliseconds, though. Milliseconds fall between that 2 and 3 count.
Now you can see the pressure Christopher Daniels putting on the neck of the Samoan Jonah Rock.
Trying to twist his head full circle like the Exorcist.
Oh, drops the knee.
What's Daniels thinking next?
Goes in for that chin lock. Referee needs to keep an eye on that one. Christopher Daniels hanging on tight to Jonah Rock. Trying to get in the head of Jonah Rock, but Jonah Rock able to roll his way out of it.
Yeah, Jonah got the breath back in that big body.
Here he goes off the ropes. Oh, catches a back elbow from the fallen angel.
Jonah clearly
Oh!
lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah, well, another one from behind.
Christopher Daniels trying to slam.
Wow.
Oh, he
Gets
got
him
him
up.
Oh, not enough.
Jonah Rock now taking the advantage, dropping that arm across the back. Headbutt now, snapmare's over, Jonah Rock.
And here we go, Daniels looking for that moonsault. That is a thing of beauty, isn't it?
Absolutely nails him with that.
It's got to be a two. Three. Oh, come on.
Oh, Christopher Daniels frustrated from that, nailed him with that
Right
moonsault.
back to that shin hold. Looks like he's having trouble getting the grip there. Might be able to sweat on Jonah Rock right now. Mate's getting a good solid grip hard.
There you go. Looked like he was trying for a neck breaker.
He got one in the end, a modified version at least.
Goes for the cover, two, not enough. The monster himself kicks out. Well, the fallen angel says he's done, he's finished, he's not messing around anymore
Well,
here.
he's going to the top rope, Paul. What's he thinking here? Daniels, distracted by the fans, doesn't realise Jonah Rock is back up.
Sends Christopher Daniels all the way to the middle of the ring.
Jonah getting this crowd behind him, getting them hyped up.
Big clothesline, followed up with the back elbow. J-Rock sends him into the ropes. Daniels underneath. Oh, he's up on the shoulders.
Samoan drop by the big man.
Oh, Christopher Daniels slumped in that corner. He could be in trouble.
Yeah, Daniels struggling to get back to his base.
Big splash in the corner from J-Rock.
Just like a freight train hitting you. Perhaps looking for a full Nelson slam there.
Oh, into the DDT. Catches the fallen angel.
Looking for it again. He got it that time. DDT fall-away slam. Full Nelson fall-away slam, I should say. I apologise, Paul. I'm getting very excited in the moment here.
Well, kicks out of that one. Jonah Rock trying to get that momentum behind him to put away the fallen angel.
Oh, the straps are coming down, Paul.
The King of Monsters means business on this one.
Calling for that brain buster. How many men has he put away with this ball?
Oh, absolutely, he nails this. He's got it.
Daniels rolls through.
Oh!
Oh, he did that hold. That is a beautiful, beautiful submission hold right there, Paul.
Well, a great move by Christopher Daniels, able to drop J-Rock straight down to the mat and into that submission hold. Jonah Rock trying to slide his body over to that bottom rope. I think he's got the leg there now.
Daniels showing some frustration here. Truly thought he had Jonah Rock right then.
Is he looking for that moonsault out of the corner again? No. Oh, look out. J-Rock caught him on the ankles, rolls him up, just the two.
Elbow strikes by both men.
Oh, we're going to trade blows right here in the middle of the ring.
I got a question trading punches with Jonah Rock.
Well, looks like J-Rock's getting the upper hand on Christopher Daniels.
Oh, Jonah rebounds off the ropes.
Takes him down. Now gets him up. There it is.
Brain buster. It's usually followed by one thing, Paul.
Well, he looks like he's heading there. The monster wants to head to the top rope. If he hits this, the fallen angel will be done.
If he hits this, we may be scraping Christopher Daniels off the canvas.
Oh!
He got him with the battle toe splash.
2, 3.
And that's it. Jonah Rock wins the main event here at the AWF Super Show Adelaide.
The King of Monsters, Jonah Rock!
Well, here we go, Paul. Christopher Daniels
Made his way to the ring, followed by the monster representing TMDK.
These guys just went hell for leather, didn't they, Paul?
Absolutely.
So many submissions, so many counters, so many high-impact moves.
Well, they showed it all. We've seen wrestling, high impact, we've seen hard hitting.
Hard hitting like that scoop slam, followed by the huge senton.
Was not enough for the monster Jonah Rock, sending the fallen angel into the steel.
That time, Christopher Daniels able to catch Jonah Rock with the back elbow and follow up with a huge running clothesline to the back of the head.
Well, this was the start of the downfall for Christopher Daniels. Spent too long on that top rope, got caught by the monster.
And then crashes back down, and then the battle toe splash fell to feet for Christopher Daniels. Well, Christopher Daniels still yelling at the referee.
Well, he can yell as much as he likes at the referee there, Adam. It's not going to change the result of our great main event here for the AWF Super Show. The Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. Look at that, showing respect.
Wow,
to
huge
the
sign of respect there.
King of Monsters.
And raising his arm in victory. It tells you right there, Christopher Daniels signing off on Jonah Rock as the future of this business. Now, what's your point? Punch the referee, please, Mr. Daniels.
Well, frustration indeed for Christopher Daniels here tonight in Adelaide, but as we said, showing that respect to the King of Monsters, Jonah Rock.
Thank you, Christopher Daniels. Secondly, thank all of you that came out for this. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you to all the guys that traveled from overseas. Ryback.
Well, Jonah Rock there with a sign of class and respect that we come to expect from the King of Monsters, Paul.
Indeed, big victory over the fallen angel Christopher Daniels here for the AWF Super Show.
There we have it. The AWF Super Show Adelaide is in the bag.
Indeed, Adam, what a great card it was for the AWF Super Show Adelaide. Something that was very enjoyable, great matchups throughout the night, and topped off with that big main event between the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, and the King of Monsters, Jonah Rock.
And what icing on a cake for an incredible year Jonah Rock is already having, beating Christopher Daniels here tonight. And of course, huge thank you, as J-Rock himself said there, huge thank you to the stars who travelled from all over the planet to be here for these events.
All over the world, they came for the AWF Super Show. We can't thank them enough. We can't thank enough to the AWF for having us involved in this event here for the AWF Super Show Adelaide. And we hope to be bringing more of these big events to you. Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting AWF, and hopefully next time we'll get a referee who's a little bit more competent.
Well, on behalf of Adam Gerard and myself, the real voice of Australian wrestling, Paul Roberts, we will catch you all next time for the AWF.
This has been a Cabana
production.